Yeah, that's Senator Adam Pugh, who says teachers who honestly thought they qualified for these $50,000 bonuses says they should not be punished for what he believes was an error by the state. Now he says he's willing to withhold this funding from the Department of Ed if they don't make it right.
Well, the first thing that we can do is cease funding to the State Department for programs that they're asking for if they're not going to be implemented properly or have the right accountability and financial controls.
Senate Education Chair Adam Pugh is speaking out Tuesday afternoon as State Superintendent Ryan Walters seeks to claw back hundreds of thousands of dollars in hiring bonuses his department says teachers did not qualify for. Last week, Oklahoma Watch reported 9 teachers applied for the bonuses and provided accurate work history, thinking they had qualified. They were mistaken, and now some are being ordered to pay back as much as $50,000, even though they walked away with less than $30,000 after taxes.
That's a great deal for government. But what a shame for us to run an agency that way, or what a shame for us to run a state that way.
Pugh's position, it was the state's error, so the state should be out the money, not 9 teachers.
If the state wants to go claw back that money, they will use the heavy hand and the full force of government to do that. And it's our job as legislators not to champion that, but to step in and say, whoa, this doesn't make sense.
Now, Pugh made clear today he'd prefer not to withhold this funding, but says he may be forced to if Walters follows through with these clawbacks. Walters, for his part, says he's well within his right because the contracts that were signed by these teachers did mention clawbacks were very possible if the money was taken in a fraudulent manner. Now, you'll hear more from Walters at 5, as well as more about a lawsuit he's facing, as well as a letter he sent to lawmakers about this issue. Elise Jones has that story.